The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. Welcome in to Fred Rust Arena. Welcome into the Saturday edition of the Delaware Hockey Network here on the 412. As the Delaware Blue Hens men's Division I team, off the strength of a 4-1 victory over Robert Morris, look to complete the weekend sweep over the Colonials here on this beautiful Saturday in the First State. Hi everybody, James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box. Glad to be with you on this Saturday evening in advance of the second meeting between Delaware and Robert Morris this season. Delaware on a 4-game point streak after going 1-0-1 versus Liberty, beating Drexel 2 weeks ago today, and of course defeating the Colonials on home ice by a tally of 4-1 yesterday. We're going to head right in to the Limestone Pension Associates line charts on this Saturday evening. Starting on the Delaware side, we'll see the third line handling starting duties today. Pat Meckel, Chance DeBolt, and the Ironman Cody Diaz. Jacob Snellenberg improving to 2-1-1 on the year. His goals against average hovering just under 2. He gets the nod between the pipes as per usual. He's established himself as the number one netminder on this squad. On the other side of the red line, for Mike Joseph's Robert Morris Colonials, who dropped to 6-7 below the 500 mark yesterday, we'll see Reno Patrick getting the call, the junior from Irwin, Pennsylvania, 4-1-0 on the year with a .399 goals against average. Anthony Chiaramonte, Connor Moran, Garrett Walker, yesterday's second line, will start today with Andrew Finnegan and Hunter Hodgson handling defensive duties. Of course, keep an eye on Keith Reed, Michael Hurst, and Gio Palumbo. Potent combination of forwards there. All well over point a game territory, with Gio Palumbo the lone goal scorer for the Colonials yesterday. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Of course, the Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you all season long by our good friends at the law office of Long and Greenberg. Schedule your free consultation today at injuryde.com. When we come back, we'll head inside the glass for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. This is the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412, and it's all brought to you by the law office of Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area, and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Welcome back into Fred Rust Arena. Welcome to the Delaware Hockey Network's coverage of University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey. I'm James Witherite, your commentator this evening. Alyssa Kragel, our videographer, the stat man. Eli Swope, our production assistant. And without further ado, let's head inside the glass for tonight's Limestone Pension Associates opening introductions. Hockey fans, good evening and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Tonight, the American Collegiate Hockey Association presents a men's Division I matchup between the visiting Robert Morris Colonials and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the Robert Morris Colonials, coached by Mike Joseph. Starting in goal, a junior from Irwin, Pennsylvania, number 31, Reno Patrick. On defense, a sophomore from Moon Township, Pennsylvania, number 4, Andrew Finnegan. And a sophomore from Monongahela, Pennsylvania, number 13, Hunter Hodgson. Starting at left wing, a sophomore from Gibsonia, Pennsylvania, number 15, Anthony Chiaramonte. At right wing, a sophomore from Moon Township, Pennsylvania, number 18, Connor Moran. And starting at center, a sophomore from Springville, New York, number 27, Garrett Walker. It's that time, Blue Hen Nation. Let's meet the starting six for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting in goal, a sophomore from Meadowbrook, Pennsylvania, number 35, Jacob Snellenberg. On defense, a junior from Ringwood, New Jersey, number 12, Shane Straubinger. And a junior from Morris Plains, New Jersey, number 5, Jack Keller. Starting at left wing, a freshman from Coral Springs, Florida, number 25, Chance DeBolt. At right wing, a senior from Vicksburg, Maryland, number 11, Patrick Meckel. And starting at center, a sophomore from Foundry City, Neenah, Wisconsin, the Iron Man, number 37, Cody Diaz. Your Blue Hens are coached by Todd Mittelmeyer, Jason Bainge, and Eric Sturin. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are referees Brent Kendall and Frank Solis, and linespeople Steve Cannon and Walter Lawrence. Fans, please direct your attention to the blue line on the east end of the arena. On this First Responders and Military Appreciation Night, we direct your attention to the ice for a quartet of ceremonial puck drops. First, presenting the colors, are members of the Newcastle County Police Department. Joining them on the ice from the Newcastle County Police Department are Master Corporal Jessica Knipers, Corporal Michael McNasby, and Officer Joshua Lukashevitz. From the University of Delaware Police Department, Corporal Jamel Howard and Sergeant William Wentz. From the Newark Police Department, Corporal Roberts and Officer Connor. And from Etna Hose, Hook, and Ladder, Matt and Tyler Chamberlain. Fans, let's join in a round of well-deserved applause for our first responders joining us at Fred Rust Arena this evening. Now we ask that players from both teams join our first responders for a quartet of ceremonial puck drops. Thank you all, and thank you for your service to the community. On behalf of the University of Delaware Blue Hens, presentations of game-worn sweaters to our first responders joining us this evening. Fans, at this time, please direct your attention to the American flag located at the East Blue Line as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? A big thank you to the first responders joining us here this evening at Fred Rust Arena, and to any first responders joining us tonight on the Delaware Hockey Network for all you do to serve our communities. Kyle and Sean roll up the carpet. Both teams make their final preparations. As in the words of the score, here we go, here we go. Delaware traveling from left to right in opening period play, backstopped, as we mentioned, by Jacob Snellenberg. They're clad in their home white sweaters this evening. Robert Morris in the Navy sweaters, gray yokes, RMU, diagonally across the front in red. Gray numbers in the Alabama font on the back and sleeves. Walter Lawrence ready to drop the puck on a Saturday night in Newark. Cody Diaz taking the draw for Delaware. Across from Garrett Walker for Robert Morris. Off we go, with the Blue Hens gaining early control but forced behind their own cage. Keller, who's had 2 goals in the last 3 games, had the game winner against Liberty last Friday. And by George, wouldn't you know it, he had the game winner yesterday against Robert Morris. He sets play up, moving from left to right. Meckel, after being fed the puck by DeBolt, dumps it in behind the cage. Sweeping in is Diaz. It's tied up directly below the Robert Morris goal. Chipped out near side, Sidoriak gone now. He tries to flip it net front to no avail. Walking back the other way for Robert Morris is Connor Moran. Moran steamrolls, rather that's Kira Monte steamrolling toward the cage, but his shot opportunities ran out as he got too close and Snellenberg was able to bat the puck away. DeBolt behind the Robert Morris goal gives way to Hodgson. His D partner Andrew Finnegan floats the puck up the near boards. Guelph reaches in to bother Michael Hurst at center. But recovering briefly was Palumbo, the lone goal scorer for the Colonials last night. Here comes Guelph the other direction. And this is called back offside. Looked like what we saw in the first period yesterday, where there were 4 timing errors that caused offside infractions for Delaware, and that severely limited their momentum early in the game. Ultimately, they pulled away late to defeat the Colonials 4-1 in their first meeting, and here Robert Morris controls the puck off the neutral zone draw. Matthew Perdue sends this up ice. It will come back an icing. And the Hens are gifted an attacking zone draw. Tanner Mahoney on for the face-off for Delaware. Product of Venetia, Pennsylvania, Peters Township, just outside Pittsburgh. He across from Keith Reed, the junior from Pittsburgh, who centered the top combination yesterday. They're working as the second line today. Rodriguez, drop pass to Guelph. Guelph confronted by Byrne in the far corner. This puck bounces just inside the line, shoveled in by Gould, taken away by Reed. Fed across ice to Palumbo and worked up the far boards into the Delaware zone. Palumbo chips the puck in behind. It's brought out by Will Gould the other way. Enough time for the Colonials to change, and the Delaware side will do the same. As we see Eric Mark filtering in. First we've seen him on the ice in a while. He's been out of action the past couple weeks. Here he is as the 7th defenseman for Delaware, as Tommy Tracy rolls behind his own goal. Trevor Early moving on to the second line. Filling in for the injured Dominic Guido, out with an upper body injury, missed yesterday's game. Sustained that last weekend against Liberty. Luke Doshin, the Coloradan, flips the puck to Eric Mark up the middle. Steve Cannon had the washout, but Walter Lawrence's whistle sounded at the blue line. One guy says onside, one guy says offside. And where is this going to go? Face-off will be just above the Robert Morris blue line. Walker and Tracy set to square off with 17:15 to go in the opening period of play. No shots on goal to this point, and thus no score. Hodgson cross-ice feed to Sal DiDomenico. This played up the far wall, icing waved off. Straubinger had time and space galore to recover. Straubinger just behind the office of Jacob Snellenberg. Flips this puck to the Marylander Tommy Tracy. He tipped it into neutral ice. Early couldn't field that pass. It was intercepted and worked back into Delaware territory by Hodgson. Straubinger again to Eric Mark. He chips this off the far glass. Puck skitters past center. Alex Infanger walks it up the left wing boards. 3-on-2. Cross ice feed intended for Doshin. Didn't connect. Luke Doshin reaching for the puck. Can't get there. He absorbs a shoulder from DiDomenico on the race to the near half wall. Preserving Delaware's momentum is Infanger in the far corner, but the centering pass is shoveled away by Strutt, recovered in neutral territory by Michal Biben. Biben, the Czech, centering pass to Infanger. He fans on the puck in the mid-slot. This comes back just over the line. Recovering for Robert Morris is Reed. Headman pass through neutral territory to Hodgson, gaining the zone. Absorbing a check from Sidoriak at the far half wall. The Karam shot goes Delaware's way. Donor got to center. He tried to chip the puck forward, but it comes back into Delaware territory. Trying to walk it in was Reed, but this is tipped into the netting and out of play. Reed and Diaz astride the dot. Luce gains control behind the Delaware goal. The foreboding presence of Jay Luce, unable to break free. His pass intercepted by Chiaramonte. That shot from high in the zone off the stick of Robert Byrne was sticked aside by Jacob Snellenberg, recording his first save after a 13-save performance in victory last night. Meckel tried to shovel the puck into out of neutral territory. Now the entry is good. Meckel turns up the forechecking heat. He plays the body on Finnegan behind the RMU goal. This is cleared up the far boards. Icing waved off. Recovering in the Delaware end is Gould. Gould facing forechecking heat from Palumbo. Flips the puck ahead to Diaz. It comes back to Gould. He turns play to the far side. Jay Luce working the left side. Shovels the puck ahead to DeBolt, further to Meckel. He stops just shy of the RMU blue line. Diaz chases the puck down. The other ends will change. Rodriguez with a chance in the low slot. That came right back to him off the pads of Reno Patrick, making his first save. We are 5.5 minutes into the first period from Fred Rust Arena. There is no score between Robert Morris and Delaware in their second of 2 meetings this weekend. Mahoney got hauled down by Ragno in the far corner. Looking shot from high was Straubinger after protecting the zone. Turned aside by Patrick. Puck ends up amidst a two-a-side scrum in the near corner off the rebound, which Keller extracts. He works this to the storm. Justin Guelph turning just inside the left dot for his shot. Squaring up for the save again was Reno Patrick. Mahoney recovers for the Hens. Centering pass, Rodriguez checked off his feet. This across to Keller from Straubinger. Net front tip from Mahoney goes awry. Coming down with the rebound again, Guelph. Cross ice feed, the hot hand of Jack Keller. He opens fire from the top of the right circle. Mahoney's stick caught the puck but directed it to the corner again. And the RMU Colonials clear. Straubinger recovers in neutral ice. Walking in, Tanner Mahoney with a beautiful net front chance. But his redirect was foiled by Patrick. Hens back in their own zone. Snellenberg couldn't carry him the puck clear. It was fielded briefly by Trevor Kohlberg of the Colonials. Now Mahoney recovers. He bats a rolling puck behind the cage, around the boards to Early, toward Guelph. Guelph skates for some open ice near the middle of the rink. This is left back to Straubinger as the forwards change up. Early joined by his line mates Doshin and Tracy. Straubinger up the right wing boards. Again gains the RMU zone. Tracy confronted by Patton in the near corner. Overskated the puck. Luke Doshin looking for space, flips this back below the goal to Tracy. Sidoriak calling for the puck at the right dot. Tracy bothered now at the midst of a two-a-side scrum. Emerging with the puck was Purdue, the one who played the body of Tommy Tracy beneath the cage. Sidoriak holding the right point off the failed clear. Throws it off the far boards. Early lines up a slapper from distance. Puck is loose in front of Patrick after the initial save. Sidoriak couldn't get stick on puck. Early, a hero on this shift, crosses over near side to protect the zone and prolong Delaware's momentum as we reach the 8-minute mark of a scoreless first period. Shots 5-1 in favor of the Blue Hens early. And now the Colonials trying to escape. No, they don't. Fanning on the puck far side. That was Kohlberg. This went out of play. 11:47 remaining in the opening period. We are yet scoreless. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG to schedule a free consultation. 302-466-LONG, or visit them online at injuryde.com. Gould cleared. Reed gloved the puck down over the line. Unable to work through up the far side was Martin. Reed tried to leave this back into his own zone, but was pickpocketed by Beeben. Infanger to Justin Smith in the far corner. Smith leaves this to Mark, barely holding the line. Puck bounced through the slot. Turning net front was Beben with a shot. And this is covered for a pause by Reno Patrick. Here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. The initial shot from Eric Mark. Beben throws it in. Finnegan offering pressure to him in the low slot. And Patrick comes up with his 6th save of the evening. Cody Diaz in for the attacking zone draw. Puck rolled in from deep in the zone. Back into the glove of Patrick it goes. Hens prolong the attack off another attacking zone face-off win. DeBolt with a chance from the top of the right circle, caught and held by Patrick for the save. Some fireworks from the Fred Rust organist, regaling the in-arena crowd with the music of the Tragically Hip, a staple in, well, the good hockey arenas anyway. Here's DeBolt working up the middle into a 1-on-2. Taking the puck from him was Patton, working it back through neutral territory up the near wall. Walker with a hard shot from the outside of the left circle, caught and held by Snellenberg for a pause in play. We'll see the turnover and the following counterattack here on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Hard shot from Walker. From the outside of the near circle. But Snellenberg, with time and space and a clear look at it, had the textbook stop. We are halfway through the first period of a scoreless hockey game. Jack Keller shoots from the right point. That will not be a shot on goal. The puck was headed wide of the post. Reno Patrick holds on for the stoppage in play. Play resumes to Patrick's left. Mahoney unable to do anything with the attacking zone draw. Colonials work back up ice. This rush led by Hunter Hodgson, stopping at red before flipping the puck into Delaware territory. Riley Donor, senior defenseman from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Played for the Philadelphia Junior Flyers of the Eastern Hockey League, now the New Jersey Bears. Along with UD Hockey alum Christian Brunel, also part of that program. And for any Pittsburghers joining us this evening, courtesy RMU, the name Justin Weinbrenner might ring a bell, also coming from that same program. Keith Reed, up the middle, steered near side by Tracy, flipped the puck into the near corner of the Delaware zone. Donor plays the body, puck is loose. Tracy recovers and heads back the other direction, finding Rodriguez. Doshin on with them right now. Doshin centering pass, shot was high. Doshin gets his own rebound. Tries to roll it behind the net to Tracy, but it's taken away. Now on the stick of Matthew Perdue. Perdue to Reed, pickpocketed just inside the line by Trevor Early. 1-2, he's good! Second shot made it. Trevor Early gets his own rebound and puts the Hens on the board. The early bird gets the first after putting a bow on last night's 4-1 win. And that's Early the whole way. with his third of the season. And the Hens, first of the night. Delaware goal! His third of the season. Scored by number 8, Trevor Early. Assisted by number 28, Tommy Tracy. And number 15, Luke Doshin. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 36 seconds in the first period. And the Hens struck again. Doshin this time off the setup from Tracy. Not even a minute later. And the Blue Hens are in for 2. Summarizing Delaware's first goal by rule, Early's third from Tracy and Doshin at 11:36. Delaware's second goal, fourth of the season, scored by number 15, Luke Doshin. Assisted by number 28, Tommy Tracy. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 29 seconds in the first period. Doshin's fourth from Tracy at 12:29. Hens looking for a third off the attacking zone draw. But gaining control and working up ice was DiDomenico trying to set up Patton. This is DiDomenico carrying the puck in himself. His shot from 40 feet was steered wide by Smith. Ragno emerges with the rebound. He leaves us high in the zone to Byrne. Byrne steps up, shot blocked by Alex Infanger. He backhands the puck out of harm's way. And it's recovered easily by Trevor Kohlberg. 6.5 minutes to go. In opening period action from Fred Rust Arena, Delaware with a 2-0 lead over Robert Morris. A pair of rapid-fire goals. Courtesy the second line. One from Trevor Early. One from the Coloradan Luke Doshin. Here's Sidoriak. Drop pass to Diaz. He takes aim from high in the zone. But he's foiled by the glove of Reno Patrick. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Inside 6 to go in the first period. Delaware up 2-0, and Chiaramonte was steered into the far boards by the back-checking Jay Luce. Only one way that matchup's going to go. Here's Chiaramonte, and Luce collide again. Meckel up the right wing boards. Was sticked out on his way toward the blue line. Still he managed to get the puck into the RMU zone. Zone is lost. Keller winds up from distance. Diaz tags up. DeBolt holds. Everybody good now for the re-entry. Meanwhile, Finnegan had time and space to plot his exit strategy. Two-ply forechecking pressure. Diaz forced Finnegan to lose control of the puck, but he had help in the form of Hodgson, who works his way to center before rifling the puck around the far corner boards. It wraps around near side, holding the point Finnegan. Puck deflected away by the paddle of Snellenberg. Mahoney chases down the rebound. Angling to the far corner was Palumbo to try to maintain, and successfully doing so for RMU. Inside the final 5 minutes of the first period. This is thrown up ice, fanned on by Patrick. He's confronted in the far corner boards by Rodriguez, but Patrick manages to flip the puck out of harm's way, retreat back to his blue paint. Unscathed in that exchange anyway, but the early damage has been done. 2 goals on 12 shots so far for the Blue Hens. 1 from Early, 1 from Doshin. And that's where we stand right now with 4:22 to go in the opening period. Delaware 2, Robert Morris 0. In comes Michael Hurst, outmanned, working toward the slot. Keller and Guelph are holding court close to home. Guelph turns the puck up the near boards inside the Robert Morris line. Finnegan flips it back the other way, but into traffic near side. Guelph walks back in over the line with some help from Mahoney, but they're both foiled. Hurst gains center, dumping the puck into the Delaware end. The forechecker is Ragno, confronting Jack Keller, hustling back to recover for the Blue Hens. Colonials change. Rodriguez heads a 2-on-3. Drop pass to Guelph. His shot had eyes, but at the other end of it was Reno Patrick with the glove save. Face-off will come to the right of Reno Patrick. Tommy Tracy in for the face-off across from Ragno. Just over 3:40 to go in the opening period. Hens up 2-0 over RMU. Now on the back end of a 2-on-2, Corbin Ragno getting the Colonials' third shot. RMU a little flat-footed out of the gate tonight, but Delaware's firing on all cylinders, controlling the tempo of this game, generating chances. Tommy Tracy flips the puck across ice. Puck entered before Tracy did, so all good there, but Early couldn't do much with it up the left wing boards. 2-on-2 the other direction. Strutt takes aim up the left wing wall. Glove save by Mr. Jacob Snellenberg gives us a pause with just over 3 minutes to go in first period play. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork brisket and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. 2:35 to go in opening period play. Connor Moran, the recipient of a headman pass up the far boards from Chiaramonte, tried to traverse a congested slot. His shot opportunity from 15 feet was blocked offline. Cross ice feed the other way. Smith to Beeben. Loose reaching for the puck. Michal Beeben gets it back to Loose. Corner boards. His shot skitters through the top of the crease. Bounces hard off the near wall. Mark protects the right point. Here's Smith taking aim from the right dot. Reno Patrick with the stop on him with just over 2 minutes to go in opening period play. Mark holding his line. Walker dumps the puck in from neutral ice. Colonials change. Hens regroup in their own zone. Smith failed to reel in the breakout pass. Finnegan shot the puck hard behind the Delaware goal. Eric Mark absorbing a check, works this up the corner to Smith. Smith plays it behind the net again, far side. Straubinger chips the puck ahead to DeBolt. On to Alex Infanger it goes. Minute and a half to go in the first period. Infanger backhand shot was wide. Reaching for the rebound, Smith couldn't reel it in. Kohlberg angles him to the far wall. Infanger in position to gain the puck is double teamed and knocked off his feet in the far corner. DeBolt pitchforking away, emerging with it for RMU, and now working up the left side and out is Keith Reed. Patton swats the puck up the far wall, up the near wall rather, in behind the Delaware goal. Straubinger leads play the other way. Patton reels the puck in at center. We've hit the final minute of the first period from Fred Rust Arena. Delaware up 2-0 over Robert Morris. Pat Meckel off the advancing pass along the near dashers, shovels the puck behind the Colonials goal. Coming back the other way is Robert Bird. He's driven into the glass by Meckel. Puck rolls behind the Delaware cage, where converging were Ragnow and Donor. Sidoriak steadies the puck. Meckel leaves this for Diaz. He splits the wickets on his way towards center, but Ragnow gains control of it for the Colonials and comes bulldozing right back in up the right wing boards for the boys in blue. Final 20 seconds of the opening period. Hodgson caroms the puck all the way to the left point. This was thrown in by Byrne, but it caught Meckel's skates and stayed high. Hurst walks in close, tried to chip one past Snellenberg on the doorstep to no avail. Hens clear, and the opening period has come to its conclusion. The score through one period: Delaware Blue Hens 2, Robert Morris Colonials 0. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network after the first intermission.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. 20 minutes in the books, and it's been all Delaware from the get-go. They lead Robert Morris 2-0 as we prepare to start the second period. And it was 2 goals in a matter of 53 seconds that put the Blue Hens there. Trevor Early off his own rebound, pots the first. Here the second. Tommy Tracy setting up Luke Doshin net front. He gets past a host of Robert Morris defenders. To give his Blue Hens a second goal. Center ice, awaiting a linesperson and a pair of centers to get this second period going. Hens trailing in the face-off department. The Colonials controlled 10 of 17 over the dot. But as A-grade scoring chances go, Delaware managing 3 and connecting on 2 of them. To the 0 of Robert Morris. That first period, entirely 5-on-5. No power plays either way. Luke Doshin looking for a second goal. Forced to play the puck back out at a neutral ice to Early. If you're just joining us here on the Delaware Hockey Network, Delaware and their home whites traveling right to left in second period play. Robert Morris in their away Navy kits moving left to right. Riley Donor gets to center before flipping the puck high in the atmosphere. It ricochets off the corner boards. Finnegan recovers. This worked around behind the net by Hodgson to Chiaramonte, who fails to clear. Jay Luce keeps the left point airtight. Battle for the puck developing in the near corner of the RMU zone. It comes back from Doshin to Luce. He shoots from distance. This is held for a pause in play by Reno Patrick. Fresh set of forwards coming on, 56 seconds. Into the second period, the top line of Mahoney, Rodriguez, and Guelph. Luce and Gould working the blue line. Reed in across from Mahoney for the draw. Walter Lawrence drops the puck, play resumes. Luce driven into the near half wall by Palumbo, keeps his footing and works the puck in low. Mahoney walks forward from a two-a-side scrum, trying to cycle the puck to Guelph. Stepping up far side is Gould, keeping play deep in the RMU zone. Palumbo intercepts a centering feed. Here he comes up the right dots. He throws the puck in after being challenged by Luce to go one way or the other. Mahoney finds Guelph coming back the other direction for Delaware. Give and go to Mahoney. Here's a 2-on-2. Rodriguez setting up net front. No, he couldn't get through on the doorstep. Patrick sprawls to make the right leg save. Straubinger protects across to Will Gould. His shot from distance caught and held by Patrick for another pause. Play resumes to the right of Patrick. Diaz ties up the puck, trying to jam it in on the doorstep was DeBolt. No, sir, says Reno Patrick for save number 16. Winding up from afar, Keller throws one off the backboards. Patton finds the rebound. He clears. Keller recovers inside his own blue line. With Ragno offside, Patton had to take his time before trying to set up a Robert Morris attack, ultimately to no avail. Here a puck out of play gives us a chance to look back. For some reason, we're not getting the most recent replays up. Here we go. The next stoppage will show you that Reno Patrick save. We've got it finally figured back out, and by George, that Reno Patrick save deserves another look. Three minutes gone in the second period of a 2-0 hockey game. Delaware leading Robert Morris. Walker off a failed Delaware breakout. Leaves a drop pass to Braden Martin, and his shot is covered by Snellenberg. Here is that 2-on-2 entry. Rodriguez with the close shot and outstretching the right leg. Was Reno Patrick for the save. Play resumes in the Delaware zone. Reed and Tracy tied up over the dot. Tracy had his feet hacked out from under him. Steamrolling toward the cage was Moran, but he couldn't get a shot away. Donor, the other 18, finds early. Up the middle comes Tommy Tracy. The stick of Connor Moran got in his way just beyond center. Contested puck in the neutral zone, walked by Hodgson and over the Delaware line. Doshin corrals it in front of the RMU bench. He's plastered right in front of the bench area by Keith Reed, but he's able to work the puck behind the Robert Morris goal. 16:20 to go in the second period. Delaware with a 2-0 lead over Robert Morris after winning 4-1 in yesterday's first meeting of the weekend. Loose to the far corner and Gould. Loose works up high. Doshin below the cage. Couldn't reel in the puck. It was taken away by Reed and now worked up the far boards by Hodgson. Tipped on by Chiaramonte. Carried further by Moran. Away from the play, Hodgson taken down by Tracy. The RMU fans have their arms up, but their arms don't have orange bands on them, so all continues on 5-a-side. This shot from Chiaramonte is stick-checked up into the netting out of play, and that gives us a chance to catch our breath with 15 minutes and 33 seconds to go. In the second period of a 2-0 hockey game, advantage Blue Hens from Fred Rust Arena. Ragno coming in for the draw, across from Justin Guelph. Shot from the point by Byrne was wide. Centering pass resulted in a Hurst chance that was turned away by Snellenberg. Coming back the other direction is Mahoney. Guelph had man pass up the right wing boards to Eric Mark, working in close. Centering feed, Mahoney in the low slot was wide from just 10 feet away. Guelph holds the point. In comes Mahoney off a failed breakout. The drop pass to Guelph. A hard shot right down the pipe. Caught and held by Reno Patrick for a pause in the action. Here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay. The steal, the walk-in, the shot from Guelph and the cover. Face off to Patrick's left. Goes Delaware's way. Rodriguez leaves this to Eric Mark from distance. Reaching up to blocker the puck high and away was Patrick. This comes out the near side, now on the stick of Walker. Walker sets up a one-timer from Sean Patton at the top of the left circle. It went awry. Puck is in loose. Straubinger walked it through the low slot. Some dangerous play there by the Delaware defender. And we'll be coming back into the Blue Hen zone as the result of an icing with 14 and a half minutes to go in the second period of this 2-0 game. Near circle face-off. Mahoney and Walker. Two-on-two the other way. Guelph taken off his feet after gaining the zone up the far side. Kohlberg the other direction. Launches the puck up ice. Icing waved off by Steve Cannon. In comes Kohlberg again after Donor failed to clear. Diaz chases down the loose biscuit in the far corner. He can't clear. Walker holds center point, rifles a shot wide. Drawn out of the line was Matthew Perdue. And he gives the puck away to Donor. Breakout block down by Garrett Walker, and he comes in a 2-on-2. Now the defensive reinforcements come crowding in. Walker's shot covered and held by Snellenberg for a pause with 13:41 to go in the second period of play from Fred Rust Arena. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com today to schedule your first cleaning. Hens emerge from their zone. Ivan Sidoriak heads the 2-on-2, and this will be called back due to an offside Pat Meckel. So play resumes, and looks like Steve Cannon sustained a cut during play, so our officials switching into the 2-1 system. As the Hens are forced back into their own zone to try to muster some momentum. DeBolt, clear, he shoots from 30 feet, catching and holding was Patrick for the pause. We see it again right now. Pass ahead, the chance to Bolt. He got one away from 30 feet. Reno Patrick coming down with the save with 13:06 to go. His 17th save on 19 shots on goal faced to this point. Loose gloves the puck down just inside the line. Beeben tries to recover in front of the scorer's table. Infanger pushes play back in. And we've got our first penalty of the game. 7:08 into the second period. Was it on the hit against Beeben? Slash called against Hodgson. So 7:08 into the second period. The Delaware Blue Hens go on their first Carl Dubé power play of the evening. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. When looking for the perfect something special for your someone special in Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Robert Morris penalty assessed to number 13, Hunter Hodgson, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 7 minutes, 8 seconds in the second period. Hodgson, 2 for slashing at 7:08. Rodriguez working the left corner, plays the puck behind the cage to Tracy. Meckel looms net front, Donors the high guy with Justin Guelph working the far side. Rodriguez tried to set up Guelph with a cross-ice pass from the top of one circle to the top of the other, but it was knocked off its line, and Donors back behind his own cage to recover. Guelph cuts up the middle. Storming in to Robert Morris territory, fails on the wraparound. Didn't have the trajectory on the puck he needed to get it there, and this goes out of play off the stick of Robert Morris's Anthony Chiaramonte. Will Gould with time and space, top of the left circle. After Sidoriak worked the puck around the horn to him. Back to Sidoriak it comes. He launches one from center point. Right into the glove of Patrick for another pause. Mahoney again. Victorious in the far face-off circle for the Blue Hens. Sidoriak behind the back pass. To Mahoney. Back it comes to Mahoney from Sidoriak. Around to Gould, left point. Gould kept wide by Walker. He's on this penalty kill along with Patton. Purdue. And down in the near corner was DiDomenico. Gould from distance. Another solid shot. Another strong save by Reno Patrick to keep this a 2-0 hockey game. Delaware pelting Patrick with vulcanized rubber. So far, 22 shots on goal for the Blue Hens. Mahoney and Reed meet to the right of Patrick. Keith Reed wristed the puck out of the circle, but it's tied up in the near corner. Luke Doshin, the one emerging with it. Confronted by Finnegan, he leaves this to Mahoney. Punched up the near boards. Sidoriak protects the point successfully. Cross-ice pass. Gould's got a lot of space. Doshin with a one-timer. Sticked away by Patrick to the near corner. DeBolt takes aim. Secondary chance. Caught and held for the pause with just over 10:40 to go in the second. So the Hens unsuccessful on their first power play of the night and unsuccessful on this faceoff as Finnegan works the puck behind his own goal. Trying to chip it out was Hurst, but he sends the puck into the bench area and out of play. Steve Cannon is back. Little bit of tape. He's back in action. Good to see that he's not too much the worse for wear. Infanger's shot from the left point missed the near post by a foot and a half about. Mark holds the zone. He shovels the puck off his backhand in up the left wing dashers. Infanger scraps with Reed. Mismatch there. Reed winning that battle. Working the puck ahead to Palumbo. The cross-ice feed saw Connor Moran's shot from the left half board sticked away by Snellenberg into the corner. Here's Infanger back in a 2-on-2. Centering pass, Smith shot Right into the butterflied Reno Patrick for save number 23. Infanger, far corner. He works up high. He and Keller trade places. Mark taken off his feet in the high slot. Smith couldn't chase the puck down as it was caromed in behind the goal. Recovering for Robert Morris was Finnegan. Ahead it goes to Hurst. Delayed offside signaled. Mark a good 15 feet inside his line. Could not clear, but the re-entry of Hurst is called back offside as a result of what ultimately was an illegal substitution procedure. Robert Morris, player coming onto the ice, entered in the attacking zone while play was in the neutral zone. Can't do that. Beben offering some forechecking pressure to DiDomenico, but he was unable to intercept the breakout pass. Diaz does emerge with the puck from neutral ice. Meckel back to Diaz, top of the right circle. He's steered to the far wall. Straubinger works this deep. Cody Diaz looking for a lane again, double teamed. He cycles to Beben. Behind his back, the check leaves this to Straubinger. Meckel working net front, loose crashing the net as well. Puck bounces high in the air off the near glass. This rolls back into the Delaware zone, and the grad student Jefferson Luce, product of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is the one back to recover. Straubinger lofts this just over the blue line. Puck was gloved down by Ragno and steadied by Straubinger behind the Delaware goal. Loose to Meckel up the left wing boards. Meckel trying to get his stick free. It was caught in DiDomenico's wing. He gives him a cross check away from play. But Messrs. Solis and Kendall say play on. 8:10 to go in the second period. Net front set up to Tommy Tracy. He wants a call. Kendall's arm is up. He is going to get it. And now the whistle sounds with 8:02 to go. In the second period, as Hodgson goes off for a hook. Hodgson back to the sin bin. Delaware back to the Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé. On Concord Pike in Wilmington. Find the perfect something special for your someone special. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Robert Morris penalty assessed to number 13, Hunter Hodgson. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 58 seconds in the second period. Hodgson, 2 for hooking at 11:58. Hens kept scoreless in their first Carl Dubé power play of the night, and they're sent back up ice as Purdue launches the puck up the far boards. Rodriguez leads the rush up the left wing wall. Cross ice pass. Everybody holds up. Guelph throws the puck just in over the line after Rodriguez had to tag up. His momentum carried him briefly in over the Robert Morris line. Again, the Colonials clear. Donor pulls on the brakes behind his own net. Rodriguez. Here he comes up the left dots. He lost the puck momentarily, got it back. He sets up Guelph, top of the right circle. Around the horn, this comes to Donor. Back to Guelph, opening fire from the top of the right circle. Meckel got stick on puck, but he couldn't redirect it. He was marked in the high slot. And now he heads off for a change. Donor shovels the puck to Tracy. Second wave of this Delaware power play is on. Mahoney, Donor, trailing toward the bench, fires a shot in from center point. It was sticked high and away by Patrick. DeBolt up the wall to Gould. Sidoriak's shot from center point was wide. Gould again to Sidoriak. Across the line, Tanner Mahoney. Sidoriak takes aim from 40 feet. Missed his target only just. Puck bounces off the backboards, is now on the stick of Chance to Bolt. Sidoriak again. Mahoney couldn't reel in that pass to the top of the left circle. And the Colonials are back to full strength. That Sidoriak shot was wide, but gloved by Patrick for a pause. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us today at 412communications.com. Smith off the Infanger headman feed, dumps the puck in behind the Robert Morris goal. Beben couldn't set anything up. He was outmanned by blue sweaters. Smith on the doorstep off the Mikhail Beben setup. Unable to connect. Patrick with save number 25. 5 and change to go here in the second period. Delaware's 2-0 lead has stagnated. Despite, 13 shots on goal already this frame, the Hens have nothing to show for it here in the second period. Worth noting, both of those goals came courtesy the second line. Trevor Early with the first, Luke Doshin with the second, Tommy Tracy with assists on both of them. Keller, who's had himself a solid week and a half, worked the puck to Infanger. Beben caroms it behind the net. It comes out now, led by Kohlberg, worked ahead to Walker for Robert Morris. Centering pass, Byrne double-teamed in the low slot, had very few options of what to do with the puck, so he flipped it into the far corner, and Keller was there for Delaware to recover. Kohlberg foils the Blue Hens breakout. Working the puck in close, Sean Patton, his shot was high and wide. Patton with a high hit on Doshin as they scrap for the rebound at the base of the Robert Morris bench. We've got 4.5 minutes to go in second period play. Keller on the breakout finding Early. No overshooting Early on that pass. Race for the puck develops in the near corner. Early met by Hodgson. Hodgson, the only penalized player in this game. He's made 2 trips to the sin bin. He won that puck battle in the near corner for RMU. Here now is Kohlberg, but he fails to clear as Tracy backhands the puck mid-zone again. Second time a charm for the Colonials. Walker flips this off the far corner boards, chased down by Strutt. In time for Delaware was Straubinger. And now coming up the left wing boards, Tommy Tracy pushes play back into neutral ice. Loose offering good puck support, overskates the puck ultimately. Emerging with it was Ragno. His centering pass was intercepted. Ragno hauls Early into the corner boards. Early draws the penalty. Checking from behind the call from Frankie Solis. With 3:40 to go as just now Trevor Early gets up. And the Colonials are going to go down a man again. Ragno off. And it appears as though this faceoff's going to come to the left of Reno Patrick. As the Blue Hens go on their third Carl Dubé power play of the night. Find the perfect something special for your someone special in Delaware for Diamonds. It's Dubé. Robert Morris penalty assessed to number 14, Corbin Ragno. 2 minutes for checking from behind. Time of the penalty, 16 minutes, 20 seconds in the second period. Ragno 2 for checking from behind at 16:20. It looked as though Reno Patrick, after making the save, cross-checked a Delaware player in close. Yes, he did. Patrick Meckel working the low slot. Taste the ire of Reno Patrick. But there's no change in the manpower as a result, just a collective "oh" from the crowd at Fred Rust Arena. Fast break from Chiaramonte, foiled by Snellenberg. Coming back end to end for Delaware was Rodriguez, but he was stood up at the RMU blue line by Moran. Final 3 minutes of the second period. Delaware with a man advantage for another 70 seconds. Donor to Tracy, dodging a hip check from Chiaramonte. This entry is good, says Steve Cannon. Delayed penalty coming up. The RMU fans to the right of the press box in dire need of a thesaurus, as they clearly object to the call on Chiaramonte. Kneeing. The ruling at 17:22. So the Carl Dubé power play switches into deluxe mode. For the next almost minute. Robert Morris penalty, assessed to number 15, Anthony Chiaramonte. 2 minutes for kneeing. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes, 22 seconds in the second period. Chiaramonte 2 for kneeing at 17:22. 30 seconds of 5 on 3 to go. Doshin up high. He flips the puck behind his back to Sidoriak. Gould works this down low. DeBolt boxed out on the doorstep. Sidoriak reaching for a loose puck, but it's cleared over the line by Byrne. 13 seconds left on the two-man advantage. Doshin steps over the line after the Gould headman pass. Cycle to Rodriguez. He crashes the net from the goal line extended left side, but Hodgson reached in to block the puck away. Now 5 on 4 for a minute. Rodriguez, with a minute and a half to go in the period, throws the puck off the near corner boards. Doshin to Gould. Back to Luke Doshin. Rodriguez, hard one-timer high and wide, but only just off the corner. Doshin again, looking for space below the net. He leaves this to Gould. He throws one in, puck bounces net front after Patrick crossed to the far post to make the save. The Colonials clear. It was Palumbo who did. Final minute of the second period. Snellenberg with time and space steadies the puck for Sidoriak, retreating behind his own goal. Both teams changing, at least in part. Doshin lunged to try to reel in that long breakout pass, but lost his footing. Sidoriak, right in front of his own bench, steps off. Luce takes his place. Mahoney on for Doshin. Rodriguez across to Tanner Mahoney. His shot comes back to him from 35 feet. It was blocked by Hodgson. Mahoney again. This one stick checked high and away. Guelph in the near corner has 27 seconds to work with, but is in a host of traffic trouble. Guelph looking for space. He's triple teamed now at the near half wall. Puck is trapped. This worked high, but into the netting it goes and out of play with 17 seconds to go in second period action, and Delaware unable to make anything happen on the 5-on-3. Face-off will come to the right of Reno Patrick, who has had himself a day here in this second period. 16 saves on 16 shots. Reed and Infanger take the near circle draw. Luce gloves the puck down at the left point after DiDomenico failed to clear. This one works its way back into the Delaware zone ultimately, where Smith is pinned to the near corner boards. Double teamed now, in fact. Playing the body is Straubinger. The puck remains trapped. The extracurriculars continue. And the second period has come to its end. The score through 2 periods: Delaware Blue Hens 2, Robert Morris Colonial 0. We will be back on the DHN after the second intermission.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. Live coverage of University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey here on the Delaware Hockey Network. Presented by Long and Greenberg on the 412. And thanks to this bloke, Jacob Snellenberg. The Robert Morris Colonials yet to register a goal. Meanwhile, Delaware's got two of their own. Unfortunately, they were unable to pad their lead in the second period despite 16 shots on goal. The key for them going to be better presence in the net front area. They were outmanned constantly in that second period in close, and they simply couldn't generate second and third chance opportunities. That and the line that combined for both of Delaware's first period goals. Trevor Early, Luke Doshin, and Tommy Tracy, they only accounted for 3 of the 16 shots that Delaware mustered in the second period. So we're back with third period play and icing against Robert Morris, 24 seconds into the frame. Gifts the Blue Hens an attacking zone face-off. Delaware, if you're just joining us, traveling left to right in this third period in their home whites. Robert Morris in their away navies, with Garrett Walker taking this draw across from Tanner Mahoney. In their away blue sweaters, red and gray trim. Gray sublimated numbers in the Alabama Crimson Tide font. A little hard to read from distance. So player identification on the Robert Morris side, a bit catch as catch can. But we'll do our best to get you the entire story as it pans out. Icing the other way against Delaware, as they fail to cleanly connect on the counterattack. 41 seconds gone in third period play. Justin Guelph, Keith Reed. And for the draw, the Storm, Justin Guelph directs the puck into the near corner of his own zone. Sidoriak can't work it clear. This is shoveled free by Mahoney. Guelph tries to carry it on, but he's sticked at by Finnegan just after gaining his own line. Reed, cross-ice pass to Palumbo. He caroms the puck in low. Sidoriak hacks at it to get it away from Reed's reach. And this is cleared by Mahoney. Pickpocketed at center by Hodgson. In he comes. Sidoriak on the back check. Slows him up heading toward the goal line. This is thrown from the near corner by Reed off the far dashers. Picked up by Rodriguez. He gains center before flipping the puck in deep. Here's Gould stepping up. Forechecking defenseman playing the body on Andrew Finnegan. And Byrne protects the puck for the Colonials behind his own goal. Doshin hassles Kohlberg, forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Palumbo maintaining, or rather that was Patton maintaining attacking momentum for RMU, but only briefly so. There's no icing as the Hens clear at the 2-minute mark of the third period. Delaware with a 2-0 lead over RMU. Doshin working toward the cage. Tracy caught unawares, lost sight of the puck, and Byrne emerges the other direction. Here's a 3-on-2 for RMU. The pass across to Patton results in a shot that was bothered by Gould and steered wide far side. Ragno the other way. On the wraparound, puts one on a T net front. Patton couldn't get there. The shot from Kohlberg from higher in the zone is caught and held by Snellenberg for a pause with 17:39 to go in third period play. Delaware with a 2-0 advantage over Robert Morris. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal best and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. The Ironman Cody Diaz was a perfect 4 for 4 in the face-off circle in the second period. Here he wins the draw to set up Delaware's current attack. Puck cycled by DeBolt to Diaz, now to Pat Meckel in the near corner. He tries to float one net front. It was sticked away by Walker, controlled by DeBolt. Crashing the net, that was Cody Diaz. But he couldn't run the gauntlet of navy blue sweaters and generate a close-up chance. DeBolt fails to connect with Meckel. Throwing the puck in was Mark from distance, sticked away by Patrick to the near corner. Heck of a night for Reno Patrick. Right now 29 saves on 31 total shots. The Delaware defense has been the strong point of this game. They've limited RMU to just 10 shots on goal, and Jacob Snellenberg's had the upper hand each time. 3.5 minutes gone in the third period from Fred Rust Arena. Colonials clear. Alex Infanger brings the puck down at center. The Massachusetts native floats the puck into the near corner, but beyond the reach of Smith. Beeben offering aid. Overpowered in that corner puck battle by Byrne. Keller protects the right point. Beeben chases the puck down as it caroms to the far corner. Diagonal pass again to Keller. He launches one from 50. This is held for the pause and play by Reno Patrick. We'll see it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay. Keller, emerging in the picture, opens fire from 40 feet at the top of the right circle. Reno Patrick with save number 30. Leads to a face-off coming to his left. Smith, fourth line center. On for the Blue Hens. But the Colonials work back at a neutral ice. Here was Moran dodging a check, dumping the puck in behind the Delaware goal. Moran chases it down in the near corner, bothered by both Infanger and Jack Keller. Cycled again. Finnegan with a lazy and errant shot from the left point. Rebound controlled briefly by Infanger, pushed by Straubinger up the far wall. Unable to glove this down. At the point was Purdue. The other 22, Ryan Rodriguez, failed to race the puck down in Robert Morris territory. Chiaramonte flips it to Finnegan behind the net. We're 5 minutes into the third period. Cross-ice pass just above the blue line, foiled by Sidoriak, punched back into Robert Morris territory. Rodriguez left half wall, flips this beyond the reach of Mahoney. Guelph cycles to Sidoriak. Sidoriak shot, covered up by Patrick for a pause with 14:46 to go. In regulation. Face-off comes to the near circle after that Sidoriak chance. Was ultimately controlled by Patrick for save number 31. And there is another, this from the left point. Tracy and Reed meet to the right of Reno Patrick, who's been a big reason this game is only 2-0. Early and DiDomenico got tangled up behind the play. DiDomenico back on his feet, leaves the puck to Hodgson at the near corner of the RMU zone. Breakout foiled by Tracy. Doshin dumps the puck in low again. This covered by Patrick. 6 minutes gone in the third period. Delaware with just a 2-0 lead over the RMU Colonials. The Dubé name is synonymous with fine custom artisanal jewelry in Delaware and a 4-generation family tradition
dating to 1895. In addition to sale of fine custom jewelry, Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Puck out of play off an RMU stick leads to another attacking zone draw for the Blue Hens. Diaz in for the draw. Diaz does what Diaz does. Controls the puck off the face-off, but the support wasn't there behind. Centering pass from Meckel was broken up. Pushed up ice by the forechecking Sean Patton. He engages loose. Gould skates a tight circle just right of the goal, trying to generate some space before finding Cody Diaz on the breakout. Headman pass up the neutral zone toward Meckel was intercepted. Played on by Purdue ahead to Patton. And the shot from Chiaramonte. Was caught for a pause in action. There the drop pass, there the Chiaramonte shot. And the Snellenberg save. His 12th of the game, bringing action to a halt. Chiaramonte in the slot, bothered, lost control of the puck as Biben stayed with him. The Czech, Michal Biben, shovels the puck up the far boards. It is picked up by Smith. Here's a 2-on-1. Smith shot. Patrick with the save there. Nobody home for the rebound chance. That the 35th Delaware shot on goal. Bieben sandwiched by a pair of Colonials, lost control of the puck at the near half wall. This is punched free by Purdue, but it will come back and icing. Face-off will be spotted at the far circle of the Robert Morris goal as 9 o'clock reaches here at Fred Rust Arena. And we enter the final 12:20 of the contest. Hens 2, Colonials 0. Chipping the puck free from the battle in the corner was Rodriguez. Sidoriak holds the right point. Guelph to Mahoney. Net front, Rodriguez turning. Couldn't get the puck on his forehand for a clean shot. Sidoriak around the horn. Centering pass from Guelph. Rodriguez couldn't hit the one-timer. And this is covered by Patrick for another pause with 11 minutes and 46 to go. Better execution there by the Blue Hens. Good puck movement, but still it's those net front battles that have been the difference maker. The difference between a 2-0 game and a 6-0 game is those battles in the low slot, and Delaware has not been on the winning end of too many of those. Hodgson rifles the puck back into the Delaware zone. Guelph will walk it free. Donor's going to go for interference. Throwing an RMU stick after they got tangled up. Donor and Palumbo it was. Donor threw Palumbo's stick into the corner. And he earned himself a 2-minute reprieve for it. Sending the Blue Hens for the first time tonight on the Delaware Trash Can Cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. They're terrific. They come right to your driveway. They kill over 99% of the harmful germs and bacteria that accumulate in your cans with the use of high-pressure hot water jets, keeping your home and family healthy and It's environmentally friendly too. DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com, presenters of this Blue Hens penalty kill. Delaware penalty, assessed to number 18, Riley Donor, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes, 39 seconds in the third period. Donor 2 for interference at 8:39. Reed leaves the puck in the far corner. This comes back high to Hodgson. Around to Hurst, top of the left circle. Palumbo, challenged by Keller. Keller pokes the puck away. He floats it clear. Diaz works it the rest of the way up ice, in over the RMU blue line, before Gio Palumbo recovers and drops it back to Hodgson, who had plenty of momentum working through the neutral zone. The shot from Moran at the top of the left circle was popped up in the air by Chance DeBolt. Puck skittered toward the point, but was held in. This is cleared by Gould. We are halfway through the third period. Robert Morris, with 37 seconds to go on this man advantage, looking to erase a 2-0 Delaware lead. Scrapping for the puck in the far corner was Infanger, firing it clear beyond center again. The other for Andrew Finnegan. Floats back up ice, trying to catch the Hens out of sync, but the Iron Diamond of Infanger to Bolt loose, and Gould holding in close. Chiaramonte with a net front chance, botched it right at the edge of the crease. A pair of Delaware penalty killers pounced on him. The Hens clear again, and the Donor penalty has expired. Sidoriak on the run from Walker. Leaves the puck in the far corner to Mahoney. He absorbs a check from Chiaramonte. Sidoriak recovers below the goal, playing the puck up the near side to Guelph. Mark to Tracy. Cross ice pass, Rodriguez shot off the post! Oh no! Delaware nearly got a third, and this chance from higher in the zone goes into the netting and out of play. Terrific scoring chance for the Blue Hens. We'll watch it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Mark to Tracy. Rodriguez from 22 feet rang the puck off the near post. He put some mustard on that one too, friends. Nearly a 3-0 hockey game if that shot's released just a hair earlier. Sidoriak and Palumbo converge. Puck scoots loose. Purdue walks it to center. Delayed penalty coming up against the Blue Hens. Patrick hustles off. Extra attacker is on. Guelph gains control. And that brings play to a halt again with 8:26 remaining in the third period. And Tanner Mahoney is ruled off for tripping. So the Hens back on the Delaware Trash Can Cleaning penalty kill at 11:34 in the third period. Their best face-off man of the night, Cody Diaz, on the PK together with Straubinger, Keller, and Meckel. Delaware penalty, assessed to number 36, Tanner Mahoney, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 34 seconds in the third period. Mahoney, 2 for tripping at 11:34. Hodgson to Hurst. Touch pass from Palumbo back to Hodgson. Palumbo works back into the corner. He feeds to Hurst. He steps up, shot through traffic from the high slot into the pads of Snellenberg. Cleared into the netting. Not out as Cody Diaz had hoped. This is going to stay inside the Delaware zone with 52 seconds gone on the Mahoney penalty. Timeout, Robert Morris. The Delaware Hockey Network brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, our presenting partner.
here on the Delaware Hockey Network, along with Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. 412 Communications. First State Ice Hockey. Delaware Sports Medicine. Limestone Pension Associates. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning. Carl Dubé Jewelers. And a nod to the Hooper family as well. To learn more about sponsorship, email mjr at 412communications.com. Sponsorship opportunities available, especially with the high school hockey season ramping up. Speaking of high school hockey, Scholastic games coming up on the broadcast schedule. Friday, November 10th. Salesianum hosts Spring Ford in their home opener. Monday, November 13th, Avon Grove hosts Westchester East. That'll all be here on the Delaware Hockey Network. 50 seconds to go in this RMU power play. Hodgson, behind his back, flips the puck to Palumbo. Back it comes to Palumbo, top of the circle after Moran couldn't jam one in net front. One-timer from the right dot, and Reed was blocked by Snellenberg. Save number 15. There's a 16th and a 17th. Pair of rapid-fire Snellenberg saves. Puck is tied up behind the cage. Worked back by Moran high. This comes to Hurst. Shot bounces through traffic. Moran to Reed behind the net in the far corner. Reed confronted by Straubinger. His cross-ice pass was forced offline. And Hurst is drawn back to center to recover as the Delaware penalty has expired. Straubinger posts up behind his own net. Tracy clears, but he gives it away to Finnegan. Doshin reaches in to strip the puck from Patton as he tried to work into the Delaware zone. Final 6 minutes of play here at Fred Rust Arena. Delaware clinging to a 2-0 lead, was nearly 3-0 off that Rodriguez shot that rang off the post. Puck chipped up the near boards by Kohlberg. He gets it back after Gould failed to kick it clean. Straubinger off the long errant shot, steadies behind his own goal. To Gould. The line that accounted for Delaware's 2 first-period goals on right now. Early, Doshin, and Tracy. Tracy checked off the puck, plastered against the near boards by Patton, but the Hens work into attacking territory. Doshin outmanned net front, steered into the near corner. Puck is recovered by Reed. For the Colonials, turned back by Early, who heads off for a change. Doshin and Tracy keep the forechecking heat on. Finnegan works the puck up the near side. Kohlberg chips it from blue line to blue line. Sidoriak volleys it back. 4.5 minutes to go. Delaware with that 2-0 lead, trying to burn as much clock in the RMU zone as possible. Rodriguez drop past Guelph, backhander, tipped off the glove of Patrick Hyatt away. Face-off coming to the right. From our perspective, the left of Reno Patrick, who saved 35 of 37. Guelph wins the draw for Delaware. Sidoriak walks in from the right point to keep play in low. 4:15 to go. Guelph tried to control the puck after it ricocheted off the corner boards, but it's worked up the far boards and into Delaware territory by Ragno. He's steered to the corner. He and Mahoney collide. Puck skitters loose.
It is played up the near boards by Palumbo, held in by DiDomenico. Trapped again, recovered by Ivan Sidoriak, who holds his ground. Michael Hurst played the body on him. Sidoriak clears. Guelph leads a 3-on-1. Centering pass brought down by Rodriguez, but he lost his shot lane trying to control the puck at the bottom of the near circle. It is taken away and rifled clear by Hurst. Icing waved off. Snellenberg out of the crease, swats the puck back to center. Rodriguez leaves it for Sidoriak. This is skied and right into the glove of Reno Patrick with 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go in this hockey game. Again, looking at the upcoming DHN broadcast schedule, Delaware Men's Division II versus Cincinnati on Friday at 6:15, followed by Salesianum Springford at 9. Delaware Women, Delaware Men's D2 on Saturday. Delaware Women host Rowan on Sunday at 3. And Avon Grove hosts Westchester East on Monday. That game at 7:40 p.m. across town at the Patriot Ice Center. Get here if you can. If not, we'll have all the action for you live on the Delaware Hockey Network here on the 412. 3:12 to go. Keller at the right point off the Smith face-off win, chips the puck off the backboards. Beeben chases it down to the left half wall, leaving it to Eric Mark. His shot is wide. On the doorstep, Infanger off the rebound, scores! Alex Infanger, with plenty of net to work with, beats Reno Patrick and makes this a 3-0 Delaware lead. Infanger's got his second. And the Hens have their third. So Elvis has now left the building. There's a 3-goal margin likely insurmountable for the Colonials to erase at this point. A Delaware goal, his second of the season, scored by number 4, Alex Infanger. Assisted by number 2, Eric Mark. And number 16, Michal Beeben. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 1 second of the third period. Infanger's second from Mark and Beeben at 17:01. Play resumes at the near circle in the RMU zone. Fans start to filter out with the result of this game pretty much set in stone. Frankie Solis bit one in the Delaware zone. He'll hear about that in the officials' room after the game. We're almost certain. Diaz brings the puck down in his own zone. Ricochets it off the backboards. Loose. Throws this up the far boards. DeBolt to Meckel. Launched in. We've reached the final 2 minutes. Diaz is down behind the play. Early centering pass to Doshin, gloving the puck down out of thin air. Was Patrick for another pause with 96 seconds to go. Tracy wins the attacking zone face-off. Sidoriak rolls the puck behind the net. It is not cleared by Byrne. 80 seconds remaining. Doshin pursuing Strutt in the near corner. Strutt caroms the puck behind the cage to Braden Martin up the far side. Sidoriak brings it down at his own line to Donor. Back to Sidoriak. Hens work back into attacking territory. It is Tracy in the far corner, bothered by Byrne. Byrne recovers the puck. Early takes it away. Early looking for a fourth Delaware goal and a third for his line. Unable to set anything up from directly behind the cage. Play whistled dead with 38 seconds to go. Was it Brent Kendall who stopped play? Looks like it's going to come outside the RMU blue line. Not sure as to the particulars, if it was a puck out of play or what the cause was. This a high stick on the puck. So zone is lost. And the faceoff's going to go inside the Delaware zone. So says Brent Kendall. Puck was played illegally in the neutral zone. So the Hens are forced to retreat the rest of the way down ice. Inside the final half minute. Sidoriak holds behind his own cage. Advances the puck to Guelph. Chipped ahead to Mahoney. 2-on-2. Hens looking for a fourth to carry momentum into next weekend's two-game set at Boss Arena, as the Hens take on the Rams of the University of Rhode Island for a pair before returning home for a two-game set against the Violets of NYU on November 17-18 before the Thanksgiving break, I guess it is. "11 seconds to go. So these Blue Hens will be on home ice for one more weekend series before the Thanksgiving break. And their point streak has stretched to 5 by virtue of a 3-0 defeat of the Robert Morris Colonials. Tonight's final score: Delaware Blue Hens 3, Robert Morris Colonials 0. Final shots on goal: Delaware 42, Robert Morris 17. Fans, it's time for the Sid's 3 Stars of the Game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Tonight's third star, with 2 assists for Delaware, number 28, Tommy Tracy. Tonight's second star, with a 17-save shutout in net for Delaware, number 35, Jacob Snellenberg. And the number 1 star of the game, with a goal and an assist for the Delaware Blue Hens, number 15, Luke Doshin. That will do it for us on the Delaware Hockey Network here on this Saturday night. We'll be back with you on Friday with the Delaware Men's Division II team taking on Cincinnati. Game time 6:15. And then Salesianum's home opener against Spring Ford coming up immediately after that.
Saturday, the Delaware women host Navy, part of a tough 2-game weekend set as they take on Rowan on Sunday. The men's Division II Blue Hens complete their 2-game set with Cincinnati on Saturday at 4:45. And then the Avon Grove Red Devils will make their first of 5 appearances on the DHN this season on Monday night across town at the Patriot Ice Center when they host the Vikings of Westchester East. For Associate Executive Producer Molly Jo Rosen, for our videographer Alyssa Craigle, production assistant the Statman, Eli Swope, Broadway Joe Sindoni, Josie Billett, Sydney Butler, Rod Allums, Alicia Cheney, Curtis MacDonald, everybody behind the scenes. This is James Witherite thanking you for your company this evening. The Delaware Blue Hens now on a 5-game point streak, sitting 5-4-1. They've crossed the 500 threshold with a 3-0 win over the Robert Morris Colonials, who dropped to 6-8 on the season. For the whole crew, James Witherite saying goodnight. We look forward to seeing you again very soon here on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412, brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. Good night to you all.